Hi friends, welcome to codewithsugi YouTube channel.
In this video, we're going to discuss about continue and break statement. So for that, I'm going to create a class called continue break example. Okay, I'm going to take the main method and I'm going to say finish. Okay, before we get into this video, if you are new to our channel and if you are not aware of what we have discussed till date, so you don't need to worry. We always used to add all the links in the description. So go ahead and have a look on the previous videos for better understanding. Let's get into this video. We're going to discuss about continue and break statement. Okay. First, I will tell you what continue will do. As per the name continue, it will skip the run, whereas the break will terminate the loop. So now I'm going to take one small example, integer I. Okay. I'm going to say for integer I equal to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus. And now we have a for loop with integer I. Here I'm going to print this out. Okay, so I'm going to say I value is. So now I'm going to run this program and see the output. So the output we are getting is 0 to 9 because we are checking the condition less than 10. Now I'm going to say break over here. So whenever I say break here, then I'm getting some warning over here. It's saying like dead code. Why? Because there is no possibility to perform increment operation here. Whenever we get into this for loop, first it will start with I value 0, then it will check for I less than 10. So I less than 10, yes, it's true. Obviously, it will come inside, it will print the value as 0, and then it will directly break the loop. Okay, so to understand more about this, I'm going to run this program and see the output. After 0, there is no opportunity to go back to the for loop because in line number 17 we said break, so obviously it will break this entire loop and it will come out of this loop. So there is no possibility to perform increment operation. So that's the reason Eclipse IDE is giving a warning like it's a dead code. Okay, so try to revisit it. Okay, fine. So if we say like this, what will happen? That we have to check, right? For the pre-increment also, you will get the same dead code. So for the pre-increment also, we will get the same output. Okay, it will give you the warning. Fine. Now let's we see if I equal to 5, then break. We can write the if loop without curly braces whenever we have a single statement under if. Okay, so that's the reason I have avoided the curly braces here. So this is how we used to write the if conditions, right? But if it is only one statement, then you can avoid the curly braces. If it is more than one, obviously you have to give the curly braces for if. Okay, fine. So now I'm going to run this program and there is no warning over here because it will allow you to perform increment till 5. Okay, on that 5 only it's gonna break. Whenever the I value reaches 5, then it will get break. I'm going to create a differentiator here. Okay, now I'm going to create another one for loop with j for j equal to 0, j less than 5, j plus plus, and I'm going to say this out j value is plus j. Okay, now I'm going to run this program and we will see the output. Okay, the output for j is 0 1 2 3 4. Fine. Now I'm going to introduce continue here. Whenever we introduce continue at line number 26, we are getting an error over here because it's saying unreachable code. Okay, why? Automatically, whenever it comes to 26, it will skip that execution and it will go back to the next iteration. Okay, so that's the reason it's saying like there is a no possibility to get into line number 27. Okay, so now if we copy the same continue and if you put it after 26, okay, so now we are not getting any complaints. Now I'm going to run this program to see the output. See, the output is same. It didn't interrupted our program. It successfully ran the program as expected, and it printed the value from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, fine. So then when this continue will give us a skip. Okay, so let's we have a statement like this. If I equal to 2 or 3, whatever it is, sorry, if j equal to 3, then to continue. I am going to run this. So can you able to spot any difference between the previous output and the current output? Yes, right? Because we had 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4 in the previous run when we did the run without this continue. But with this condition, when the value j equal to 3, then it's saying like go to the next iteration, okay, and then try to print the values. Okay, so to visualize this, I'm going to have a debug point over here, and I'm going to run this program in the debug mode. Okay, so as expected, it came to line number 27, and now the j value is 0. So obviously it will not get into this if. Then I'm going to do step over. So I successfully printed 0. Then it went to the next iteration. Now the j value is 1. Obviously the condition false, so it's printed the j value again it go to the next iteration. Now the j value is 2. Again the if condition is false, so that's the reason it's going to line number 32. Now the j value is 3. Now I'm doing a step over and it gets into the if condition and it's doing the continue. Okay, so see, whenever I say continue, automatically the control return back to line number 24. Okay, and in the next iteration, obviously the j value will be 4, right? See, the value will be 4. So again this if condition is not satisfied, so that's the reason it's printing j 4. Now the j value is 5. Obviously the for condition itself will get failed, so it will not get inside of for and it will come outside. So that's all. So this how the continue will work in the Java program. Okay, so you have to remember like break means it will just break that loop and it will go outside. Okay, but whereas continue, it will skip that particular iteration and then it will continue. Now I'm going to have another one small example with integer a equal to 0, then a less than 5, then a plus plus. Okay, then in the nested for, I'm going to have b equal to 0, b less than 5, then b plus plus. Now I am going to say this out b value, or we will try to print b. Okay, then we will give some space. Right, now I am going to run this program. Okay, I'm going to have one differentiator here, and I want to print this in a row and column wise, so I'm going to have one more sys here. Okay, so it will give you a new line. Now it's printed because on each and every b we requested a new line, so that's the reason it's print like that. Now see, it's printing 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 as expected in a row and column wise. Fine. So here if we say break, okay, then as we discussed before, obviously there is a no chance of incrementation for b, so that's the reason it's saying dead code. Okay, but what is the output we are getting? Okay, we have to see, right? So I'm going to say sys out. I'll print a here. I'll try to print a here. Run as for the a0, then it went for the b value 0. So it will do one iteration only. So that's the reason, because always this condition is true for 0. So that's the reason that first iteration will happen, then it will do the break. Okay, and one more thing is, whenever we use a break, that will break only that loop. Okay, if you have a nested loop, it will not break both the loops, it will break only where it exists. Okay, so for that I'm going to have a debug for this to understand it in more greater way. So I'm going to run this in a debug mode. Okay, I'm going to say now we are in line number 39. So I'm going to do skip over. Obviously it will print a value, then it will come into the next for the B iteration, but here the B is 0, the condition is true, then it will print B, and then it will break that loop. Okay, see, now it's directly coming to the line number 45, then it will give a chance for A again. Okay, now the A value will be 1. So if we do skip over, then A will be printed as 1. Then obviously again B will start with 0. It will print that first value 0. Obviously we are doing a break, so that's the reason it's breaking over here, and then it's giving a chance for A again. I'm trying to do with other values of A. So we have printed till 3. So now the value of A is 4. So it is also successful. Now the A value is 5. Obviously it will break the outer loop also. Okay. So this how the break will work in the nested loop. Okay. The continue, obviously it will work like it will skip that particular iteration and then it will continue. Okay. I request you to try the same example with continue and try to understand how the continue is working. I think now we have discussed more clearly about break and continue in Java. So this is how the break and continue will work in Java. So try to do some more practice with break and continue and try to understand how this is really working. And if you want to have a look on this code, always we used to add all the codes into GitHub and the link is available in the description. So please go ahead and have a look on that code also. Still, if you guys have any doubt, please feel free to put your comments in the comment section so that we will have a look and we will try to revert back as soon as possible.
Thanks for watching our videos. Please subscribe our channel for more videos like this. Keep supporting us. Thank you.